Hey, what's up? Welcome to our series, Wondrously Weird Bible Stories, where we dig into the strange, the supernatural, and the most mysterious parts of the Bible. So buckle up, things are about to get seriously weird. Today we're going to take a look at one of my favorite passages in Psalm 82 to see what wondrously weird things we can find. If you've gone through my supernaturality series, this won't shock you, but if you're new around here, this might just blow your mind. Before we jump in, it is important that we understand one of the most common words in the Bible, the term Elohim. In ancient Hebrew, Elohim was used in ways that might surprise modern readers. In modern times, we translate Elohim to God, and just being honest, most people refer to Yahweh simply as God. Therein lies the problem. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look at Psalms 82 verse 1, and let's replace God with the word Elohim so I can illustrate the point. Elohim presides in the great assembly. He renders judgment among the Elohim. Wait, how can God render judgment among himself? Well, we know the phrase among the indicates plurality, so that means the second Elohim must be plural. That would make it, God presides in the great assembly. He renders judgment among the gods. So what's the big deal? Well, as Christians, we are deeply indoctrinated with the belief in one and only one God. The idea of anything else seems blasphemous. Yet, here it is, in black and white, right in the Bible. So back to my point earlier about the word Elohim. If we look at this like an ancient Israelite, and that's the context I always recommend, the word Elohim wasn't necessarily referring to Yahweh, but rather a disembodied spirit of some kind. Let's use a modern example to illustrate. Just look at all the different ways we refer to ourselves. We use proper nouns like, "Hi Tom, how are you?" We sometimes use common nouns such as, "That person was incredibly funny." We also can refer to humans by their job. "The coach was upset." So what's the point here? If we apply this concept to the spiritual world, things start to make more sense. Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel are proper names for spiritual beings. Elohim is the common name identifying a spiritual being or something that is not of this world. Last but not least, just look at what we've done with the term angel. The word angel originates from the Greek word malach, meaning messenger. If you read the book of Daniel, we encounter beings called watchers too. These aren't names, folks. They are job descriptions. Now, let me clarify something critical before you send me that hate mail. While there are many Elohim, there is, was, and always will be only one Yahweh. Yahweh is species unique. We often do the same thing with God that we do with angels. We refer to him by describing what he does. We say things like, the Creator. While this isn't wrong, notice what God said when asked his name in Exodus. He said, "I am who I am," which we translate today to Yahweh. So when we look back at Psalms 82 with the proper context, we can see what's really going on here. Yahweh is presiding in the great assembly. In this assembly session, there are other disembodied spirits. Yahweh is not happy with the way these divine beings have handled their duties. Let's look at verses 2 through 4. "How long will you judge unjustly and show partiality to the wicked? Give justice to the weak and the fatherless. Maintain the right of the afflicted and the destitute. Rescue the weak and the needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked." Because of this, Yahweh is rendering judgment among them, which is pretty harsh if we look at verses 6 and 7. "I said, 'You are gods, sons of the Most High, all of you. Nevertheless, like men you shall die and fall like any prince.'" Ouch. This is a stunning moment. These rebellious Elohim, once immortal spiritual beings, are now stripped of their divine status, destined to perish like human rulers. Not only does this story give us a glimpse into a divine council meeting, it also supports the idea that some of Yahweh's spiritual beings were in fact given the authority to rule over nations, like we see in Deuteronomy 32. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this, don't miss my series on supernaturality and the Bible. The link is in the description. And just remember to keep reading that Bible.